Hello, my name is Lisa Pape, and I'm the founder of Walk with Path. We're working to prevent diabetes foot ulcers before they start, and in that way, save limbs, save lives, and cut costs for healthcare systems by about 70%. Okay. Foot ulcers are one of the biggest hidden costs in global healthcare. 1 in 3 people with diabetes will develop an ulcer in their lifetime, and 40% will recur within 12 months. In the UK market, there's 1,300 amputations every single year, and that's 25 a week. And that doesn't count small amputations like the loss of toes. They're not even recorded. So these are the major amputations. In the US market, it's a similar picture, but a bigger one, 160,000 amputations every year. And the global cost of that is about 6.2 billion pounds in the UK, and in the US, over $100 billion annually in foot care costs. Globally, there's about 830 million people with diabetes. The third, 277 million, will develop an ulcer, and that's 15 million in the UK and US alone. Sorry, already a little difficult. Just moving to the next slide. So with our solution, we do temperature and pressure monitoring. Maybe just 1 second, I apologize. I'll be right back.
Please don't worry, Lise. Take your time. Thanks for your patience, everybody in the audience. It's never easy, is it, when you've got a little one who's off sick? And so we're all here to give Lisa the support she needs to get through this.
Sorry. Okay. So we do temperature and pressure monitoring to identify risk of ulcers in real time. So that's a remote monitoring platform for podiatrists and patients, but with wide scaling opportunities. Essentially, it's an insole solution with a connected app and dashboard. So the insoles go into normal footwear that the patient has and is continuously tracked and can also provide vibrations to improve gait and balance. If there is a potential risk based on temperature or pressure readings from the insole, an alert is provided in case there is an issue. This is a critical point because people with diabetes often have a loss of sensation, so they can't feel their feet. So the natural feeling of pain is actually really healthy, but with diabetics, they often can't feel that. So in the other cases where normally you might get a blister, there's no sensation of that. So the alert that we provide on the phone circumvents that problem by getting this notice. Then there's a clinician dashboard for remote monitoring, which is continuously updated and allows the clinician to track their patients. In terms of testimonials from users, we have here Andy Lavender. He's a type 2 diabetic and has been for many years. He's tried these insoles and others, and he believes they're very easy and hassle-free. And he's had an ulcer develop in less than an hour when out walking the dog, for instance. So it's in these very ordinary scenarios where people can get ulcers. For him, he speaks a lot about the mental side of this. He's actually really worried whenever he takes a walk that something might happen and he doesn't feel it. And so this, for him, gives him a safety net and takes away his anxiety levels. And he's not the only one we've heard this from. We work with several NHS trusts, and here is also a quote from Maria, who's a podiatrist. She says that one patient's toe was bruising, and he went to clinic because the device had sent alerts. And so in that way, they were able to see the patient and his foot before breaking into the wound, and therefore it prevented it from ulcerating. We have several patents on our technology, specifically on the vibrations and on the way the insole is assembled. We also have received several backing from Innovate UK, SBRI, European Commission, and others. We have publications demonstrating the use of our vibration technology in improving gait and balance. In fact, the acute or immediate effects show a gait speed change and improvement comparable to 3 to 6 months of exercise. We also have some early sales to academics, such as the ones listed here, and we have worked with several validation partners in the UK and abroad. The device has CE UK CA marking and is registered with the FDA. We've also confirmed that we can use Medicare coverage in the US under the remote patient monitoring scheme. So to conclude, in terms of the clinician, the benefits are that they can use existing codes in the US. They have personalized data points and personalized care. They can have a real-time data dashboard allowing early intervention. For the patient themselves, there's a 71% reduction in ulcers and improved gait and balance when the vibrations are part of the solution. For the payer, there's $10,000 saved for each diabetic foot ulcer avoided and $30,000 saved for each fall avoided in emergency. Our business model has a focus on the US, largely driven by the Medicare reimbursement. So here we have these coding family. All of those are listed there on the left. And that allows a clinician to bill $186 or more per month per patient. We have commercial partnerships underway, pilot discussions with a large global footwear company in health and wellness, pilot discussions with a medical footwear company, which is one of the largest players in diabetic footwear, and an MOU with a gait analysis aspect to be used with custom insoles with the leading high-end custom orthotics company in the US. What's common for these is that they are shoe and insole companies, but they're missing digital products. In terms of the differentiation, our main key point is that we offer the vibrational feedback, but we also have many other points that differentiate us, including a cross-platform app and a more holistic solution with gait analysis completely. Our single technology can become a market for growth as we operate in a large remote monitoring market where we're starting with diabetes, but we'll go to other medical markets, to wellness, sports, and potentially workplace health over time. We have a team with a broad experience in engineering, clinical, and business development, and have worked in different companies like JP Morgan, Decathlon, and Microsoft. We also have a range of advisors.